Pause the video and have a go at expanding these two examples. Let's consider the first example, and we look to the first, which is this x and this x. We multiply those together, and that will give us x squared. We then consider the outside, which is the x times the plus 3, and this will give us plus 3x. We then consider the inside, which is the minus 7 and the x. We multiply them together, and that gives us minus 7x. We then consider what's left, which is the minus 7 and the plus 3. You multiply those together, and 7 3s are 21, and a minus times a plus is a minus, so we end up with minus 21. We then turn our attention to like terms, which we can see as the plus 3x and the minus 7x. This will give us minus 4x. You then bring down the x squared and the minus 21, and we can see that we achieve the expansion here by using the FOIL method and simplifying by collecting the like terms and simplifying the like terms, as you can see in the example above. Let's now consider the second example. Again, we go through the FOIL method, and you can see we consider the first, which is the x times the x. This will give us x squared. We then look to the outside, which is the x multiplying the minus 3. Now this will give us minus 3x. We then consider the inside, which is the minus 7 multiplying the x, and of course this will give us minus 7x. We then consider what's last. Now previously I referred to this as what's left, but another way of considering this is, instead of considering it to be left, some people think of it as being the last two to be multiplied together. And of course that's the minus 7 and the minus 3. Now 7 times 3 is 21, and a minus times a minus is a plus, so this becomes plus 21. We then can consider the like terms, which are these two, and minus 3x minus 7x is minus 10x, and then you bring down the x squared and the plus 21. And what we've witnessed is the use of the FOIL method and simplifying the like terms. Now we've considered the use of the FOIL method, which we should consider to be the words first, outside, inside, left, which spell FOIL if you take the first letter of each of the words. Now an alternative to this, which is frequently used, is shown here, first, outside, inside, which is the same, but people will often say that the last word to be used is the word last, and both spell FOIL. Take your choice as to which one you wish to memorize this aid for doing this type of expansion. Do you want to consider the last term to be left or the last term to be last? It's up to you. But they both spell FOIL. And of course, the answer to the examples we've considered in this video are shown here.